Wild like the wolves in the night. When you showed me tenderness, love had me blind. Walk in the woods through your eyes. You were a mystery in a disguise. Moving like a whisper on the wind of this year. Forget what you told me, I'll make it out alive. Hold on to your memory, baby, if you hear me, I will find out where we came from. I keep my head held high, strong enough to live another day. I tried 1,000 times, wish we could rewind, but we gonna separate ways. Separate ways. Separate ways. A separate ways. I keep my head held high. I tried 1,000 times. We could rewind, but we gonna separate ways. Separate ways. Drawn like a moth to the flame. I was a fool for you, stuck in your game. Die in the heart of your lies. I couldn't see the dark inside the light. Creeping on the down low, didn't know what I know. Now you try and tell me I cannot see the truth. Hold on to our memory, baby, if you hear me. Now I know how you did me wrong. I keep my head held high, strong enough to live another day. I tried 1,000 times, wish we could rewind, but we gonna separate ways. Separate ways. Separate ways. A separate way. I keep my head held high. I tried 1,000 times. We could rewind, but we gonna separate ways. Separate ways. We could rewind, but we gonna separate ways.
Good time zones, everybody. It is Thursday. We are so near the end of the week. Greetings, Landstrad, Frake, TGM, and Shadow Sky. I hope everyone is doing well. We're still in the midst of our off by one time frame period. So I know that this is not the right time as far as many people are concerned, but it's always nice to see people. And please excuse the occasional pause in the background as I'm repeatedly refreshing my inbox. Come on, Square, send me an email, please. I want to go to FanFest. Yes, it's that. Don't mind me. I started drinking rum at 3:30. Yeah, it has been a day, maybe even a week, possibly even a couple of them. Right, where were we? What were we thinking? Oh, hello, Kindling. What are you selling? Lily pads, sand. You know, if I wasn't actually preparing to save a lot of sand from underneath the caldera, I would be interested in that. Although if you have a map to a desert... No? Do you have a map to a desert? Well, what good are you? Okay. There's been an accident. There's been many accidents. I swear there's absolutely no value in such violence. Much violence. Yeah, I've got to take the violence out on something this week. I can't take it out on infrastructure teams. That's just how I'd like to. Yes, I woke up, I chose violence. I'm not entirely sure how the last one got into that, but hey. Yes. Well, yeah, and I don't think they'd let me stream from prison. They tend to frown on it. Alrighty. Now that I've unleashed my inner no money for shinies like Lego. Well, yes. Where were we? What was I thinking? Oh yes, I need a roof. I was also having a think, which is usually a generally bad concept. These, I don't think are going to be houses. They're too small for a house. I mean, I could put a house in here, but really that would be leaving absolutely zero room for whoever's actually, you know, working here. I've also not done the doorsteps. So let's sort out the doorstep. Nope. 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 Yeah, why not? Let's go for 2 of those. No. Maybe not. Do I have... 2 of those. Let's put that in my offhand. Offhand? Main hand, even. Okay, that's 1 door. Door. Door 1. And what do we have behind door number 2? Yes, it's a Scotsman, and he's got a claymore. Got no sanity, and I don't really give a... Warning, it's going to be one of those days. So what I'm thinking is of repurposing these into, for want of a better description, offices. Shipping offices, workshops, that sort of thing. You know, give them a desk or a nice little shop, and we can put a load of stuff at the back here to make it look like a workshop or something. Turn these into small workshops sort of concept. And I think that would work much, much nicer. You know, actual proper sort of marketplace stores type do hickory. Do hickory. Maybe even some malarkey. Gotta be careful with the malarkey, though. Malarkey can be dangerous. What am I looking for? Ah, yes. Let's get that. No, I'm not using mangrove for that. Or anything in there. This will be good. Does that give me a decent number of beehives? Yes, it does. Let's put these on. Well, let's not put those in there because that's the wrong chest. Let's try that again, but with the right chest. You know, it's one of those... It would be useful if I actually was paying attention to where I was putting my materials away. Because then I might actually, you know, be able to find stuff later. Yeah, I wish. Remember, kids, always sort your storage boxes. Do I have an email? Do I have an email? No. Has Square sent one saying everything's done? No. Okay. Come on, Square. Send me an email. I want one. Oh no, it's that one. So 1730, okay. I mean, it's like 1745. Surely you've sent out... Please, no, actually, don't say that you've sent out all the emails. I'd like to know. I'd like an email. Also, Twitter. Why, when my phone is muted, do you still insist on being able to actually go blurb at me? No, not there. You see, that actually kind of sort of makes sense, as we've got things for sale and stuff. Yeah, and let's get a couple of chests. Chests would be a good thing. Two of those. One there, one there. We'll leave that there. I feel like chicken tonight. No. If I was feeling like chicken tonight, I would need to attack a wandering chicken. Where did I put the leather earlier? There it is. I need 48. So let's get myself 32, 57, get some item frames, and put the sticks away. Put that there. I should make a painting or two, just to sort of, you know, make this wall look a bit less... Actually, no, I'm not sure painting would be a good idea. Maybe a shelf? Shelf might be fun. Let's get 3 of those. And didn't I make some... Oh, yes I did. Flower pots. And I have... Yes, ferns. Let's get 2 ferns and a jungle sapling. How is everybody this evening? I know I'm kind of wibbling a lot. You have a new job. Fantastic. Congratulations. I feel like I should get stronghold busted. Them strongholds ain't gonna bust themselves. Is that stronghold as in Minecraft stronghold? Ah. Right. Really? That's interesting. That was working earlier. Why is it that these things stop working the moment that I'm doing interesting things? Right, let's work out how to get some light in here. There we are. That's all it needs, just that much. And it won't switch off again. I don't know why that is refusing to work sometimes. It's very strange. Yes, I decided to add a client-side mod, which doesn't do much. It's just the mini HUD, which, you know, doesn't do much at all, except for like 1,000,001 things. Keybine conflict. Also, hey Raven. I don't know, because it was working perfectly fine earlier. Which is why I'm utterly, utterly semi-bemused by it. Utterly, utterly semi-bemused. I'm sure that statement would make sense if I actually cared. Let's get 2 of these. And I have some... Actually, no, let's just make another couple of... Let's make some glass bottles. And what we will do is fill those with water. And I am going to use one of my highly expensive brewing stands, because I don't have many of them, and set it up in this store. It's a shame that this isn't Bedrock, because in Bedrock you can stick colouring into these. Whoops. Really would like that to actually be facing in a different direction. And having a couple of coloured vats of water would probably be a really nice option. Oh, I only needed 2. Fantastic. Oh! Well, that answers that. Apparently it doesn't matter. It'll always be the same way around. Gee, thanks, Minecraft. And that was I thinking that you'd actually be helpful. Let's put one of those in there. Put that up there. Put an item frame up here with the last one in it, so that it kind of looks like it's on the shelf. Let's get a couple of those. I have newt, toad of bat. I have newt and toe of bat. Yeah. Oh, I know. That's an... Ooh, hold on. That's a good place to put some stuff. And we'll just put that there. And... yes, here. I would like... two of those. One of those. And I need a couple more. Really, Minecraft? Really? You felt that it needed to rain again? Because Minecraft. Oh, no, I didn't want to put that there. I've got an axe somewhere that would have been more useful on that. There. Oh, yeah, flibble. Then let's change this a bit and put that out, and apparently it's nearly darkness, so I should be able to at least get rid of this rain again. Huzzah! Rain, go bye-bye. Let's grab one of those, and I have a little bit of spare foliage at the moment. I might have been doing things, possibly when I was supposed to be at work. I need some more trapdoors. Actually, I was at work. The problem was, work was annoying me. Why did I put that in there? Yeah. Come on, Scots, pay attention. And that, and one of you, Kinda think that feels pretty good. No, it does not want to actually accept that key. Oh, I wonder. Ah. Let's go for something, that one. Nope, okay. I wondered for a minute whether or not it's not liking the fact that I've got 2 copies of Minecraft running, and it's trying to read it on the other Minecraft, perhaps. But apparently changing the keybind doesn't help. Yeah, I'll leave that as is. Right. Oh, we will just have to continue as though we never had that ability. Let's get some windows into these places. And since they are just shops... Actually, since they're just shops, they're let's just go with things I do not have, as usual. Why is it I never have any of the things that I want to have? That's not helpful. That's the wrong chest. That's not helpful. That's not what I'm looking for. That's better. You. That's a few more fences than I was planning on making, but oh well. Oops. Where is my axe? There it is. I think a dwarf ran off with it. Add a little bit of detail around here. Not much, just a little. Give it that feel of this place has some odd, some interesting, and some fun. Not gonna bother with the back though. I love the fact that this is the back of the building. Mary. Put away those. Put away those for the moment. Put away those for the moment. Put away my one remaining stick. Do I have... Where did I leave all of my leaves? There they are. Oak leaves. That'll do nicely. Because I still want it to look like this place is somewhat overgrown. Although, to be honest, how would the leaves get into here is going to be the next question. Which suggests probably a hole in the ceiling? Hole in the ceiling. Missing part of the back wall? Yeah. Oh, maybe not that one. And I put away... I don't have... do I have any... dark oak fence? No. Do I have any spruce fence? I have one spruce fence and one dark oak fence. I am apparently poor. There. That feels a bit weird. But not terrible. Where's the axe gone? That's better. Needs a couple of... which one was that? That was the dark oak. Of course it was. The one thing that I have the least amount of. I'm going to have to spend some time growing some dark oak trees, I suspect. been a while since I invested in some some trees. Some foliage. I keep investing in foliage. It's trees I'm short of. Let's see. This one I'm happy with. It's small, squat, and doesn't really go anywhere. A bit like my life. Don't really want to add another one there because it'll join to the window. However, I can add one here and do that. That's better. That feels good. That feels good. That feels good. It feels like it's growing along. Yeah, so we've got that wall broken, we've got this wall broken, we've got bits growing in, we've got a brewing stand, we've got a pair of stores, we've got me falling off the roof that doesn't exist yet. Let's work out a roof. Doesn't need to be fancy, in fact fancy would be a bad thing. So, what shall we do with all the roofing? What shall we do with all the roofing? Apparently we can't put any packed mud in there. I wonder if jungle planks would go well with that colour for the roof. Do jungle planks go well with... Yes, they do. Right. That answers that. Jungle planks! No. This one. Jungle logs. Anything? No. So what I would like is go for that. And that's probably too much, but it'll at least allow me to get a decent... Oh boy. Now comes the... I should get some... campfires. Have I got campfires? Where did I have campfires? Ooh, I'm running low on campfires. That's not good. Why am I running low on campfires? Because I keep using them. My campfires. Hello, chicken. This is going to hurt. Or not. Let's put one of those there to signify that there used to be something here. Yum. Hot cocoa. Hot cocoa is always good. Trying to work out how I want to do this. Then even better. Oh, hold on. I don't think this wall's in the right place. So it's 1, 2, and then it goes over by 1. I need way more half slabs than I already thought I had. Let's just turn this lot into half slabs. And let's grab a contrast colour. I suppose I've got a decent number of... That might actually be enough. A decent number of that might be enough. Okay. At which point it's... Oh, hold on. So it's 1, 2... Yeah. So... So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check on Skycam. Skycam says, hey, what do you know? That might actually be the right shape. Which means these are actually in the wrong place. Oh, no, hold on. They were in the right place. Because that's 1, 2, and then up. Except that one's not. Let's take out that one, and that one, and sacrifice another couple of these. And I could really do with 9 more dark oak half slabs. Because I should probably have done that as... Where am I going in there? I don't have 9. Right, let's try that again. No, I probably could have done far less of those, but hey. I think one of these stores got thoroughly gypped on interior space. Well, that's interesting because that doesn't fit. Hi. You're right there. You know what? Let's not even attempt to make this solidly sensible all the way through consistently. Let's just do that. How does this look from cam view? If I knew what that was in English, I would understand you. Unfortunately, for some reason, I understand housing space in square feet, which is entirely surreal as a metric for me to understand it in. So that's 25 square meters. What's 25 square meters in square feet? $270 square feet-ish. Okay, that's yeah, that's actually smaller than my house, which is 440 square feet total over 2 floors. Five by 5 Minecraft blocks, which bizarrely fits with the standard 5x5 Minecraft build concept that so many people use, which just makes me laugh in a way. Okay. Let's just check whether or not that's all lit up enough. I really wish I could work out why this doesn't accept it, but I don't care because it works. So, that gives us a roof on this place. No, that's not the right... Dagnabbit. Humble Bundle, stop teasing me. You are not the email I am looking for. That's just unfair. I thought I had an email. I'm not at all distracted and possibly slightly what's the word I'm looking for? Obsessive about this. I see a garden on the hillside, except it's not a hill. That's the wrong chest. That's the chest those came from. I wonder which Gordon that was. Who knows? Who cares? They're all Gordons. Well, I was going to build that straight up, but I've decided to change my mind as a result of not being able to place a block straight. I like that. I think that works. I might do that and get 2 more dark oak fences. And do a little bit longer here. Let's just do that. And put one of those there as well. So it's kind of sort of going off in both directions. Yeah. I like that. It's not the most decimated of buildings, but I'm not aiming for the most decimated of buildings yet. I'm just hinting some of the desolation. And that is pretty much... That is pretty badly destroyed. And very heavily overgrown. And its partner store. I think it's needing moss carpet on the floor. But that's about it, I think. Where do I have my moss? Carpet, that is. Let's put some carpeting in place so it looks like this place is... Let's do that. Curious question. Ah, yes, leaves are transparent. You can still open that chest. That's one of those, in the future, that might be an interesting chest. And I think I need a bit more moss carpet. I think I need a lot more moss carpet. I might have to spend a little bit of time collecting in the mossery. The mossery? What the hell's a mossery? Okay. I like that. I think that gives us a lot of that building. And since these aren't sort of... these aren't residential, they are definitely... they're building buildings. Building buildings? Commercial buildings. I'll get it right. What I might then do is work on the assumption that this house... or this building is the houses that go along with that commercial building. Or maybe even... Ooh! Ooh! I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. Yes, TGM is the person sharing the brain cell today. I'm thinking having a bridge across here, maybe a slightly L-shaped building, and this building is going to be the one that links up to it. Yes. Right, let's start plotting it. I think we've just found our next building to work on. It's not very big, but it doesn't have to be. It's not big and it's not clever. Let's get this view up because we're going to be playing with quite a bit of materials for a few minutes. I've got a jar of dirt, I've got a jar of dirt, I've got a chest of dirt, I've got a chest of dirt, and you don't know what's in it. I haven't fallen down the stairs for at least 5 minutes. No. Ah, that one. The rum, quite a bit of the rum has gone. As I said, I started on the rum at 3:30. Very naughty. Bad me. Bad Scotsman. Starting on the rum at 3:30. Right. And let's put... Now let's make this one just a block wider. Is this building square? Yes, it is. That's going to confuse matters, but I don't care. You just want me to fall, don't you, Chris? And... ooh. Interesting. Ooh. I think this is about to get much, much more unusual as a building. There's going to be an overlap again. I think I'm about to have multiple overlaps on buildings here. You can fix that. What do I look like, a Gordon? 68, 66, so I need to go up to there. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That suggests to me I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do it like that. You want to do it like this. Right, and let's get rid of this purple, because while the purple is absolutely the awesomest colour that there is, it's also not a very good building block in this situation. Let's get some shears. Are you serious? Yes, but these are not. Are you serious? Yeah. We can work on it. I have a horrible feeling I might actually have to build 2 buildings at once here. Oh, the humanity. He's going to have to build 2 buildings at once. That means I need another 3 of those. Yeah, I don't know if I remember. Because I'd like these 2 buildings to actually be linked. Question. Do I want to actually lower? Yeah. So I'm actually looking at this level. Hey, sci-fi. So let's take this down a bit. Take it down a bit. Take it down a bit. With a little bit of blooming luck. I only told you to blow the bloody doors off. What the lock screen on your laptop was. Countdown timer to Fan Festival. Red squirrel. Hey! The squirrels are taking over the world. And soon the squirrels will take over the world. Meow. Oh. Meow. Okay. So, Square Enix have just posted that all codes have been emailed for London. Oh well, I will just have to wait for the general release and go mental over the F5 key. I haven't a clue, because they've booked out XL, which, I mean, Microsoft had 10,000 tickets for when they had Minecon in XL in 2016. Was it 2016? And, I mean, FanFest in Japan is enormous. Minecon sold out? I can't remember. I just know I got a ticket and I was happy. Oh, they had 15,000 for NA. Okay. Then, yeah. I don't know how many they have then. All I know is I don't have one. 15% of people got an email. Hiss. So what you're saying, Raven, is the chances of getting a ticket... Never tell me the odds. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, she said. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1. And yet they go. God, I haven't listened to that for at least 3 weeks. For those who don't recognise that one, it's Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. And for those who don't recognise it, go listen to it. It's awesome. Just not now, because I'd be sad because you'd leave me. Anyone who can do a rock opera version of the War of the Worlds as a full, with a full orchestral, a full symphonic orchestra playing it, is basically insane in a good way. I still think that so they did a live touring edition of it for a while, which had a 30-foot tall Martian war machine that dropped down onto the main stage during the performance. I was about to say mid-performance, but it wasn't even that far in. Let's use oak for one side. That's way more oak than I needed. Oh well, let's use oak for both. That's the wrong way up. And I've seen it with both the virtual... Oh god, what was the name of the narrator? Who unfortunately is dead nowadays. No, can't remember. But they did a sort of virtual version of him with projected onto a head hanging from the ceiling next to the stage, and then they decided to replace him with a holographic Liam Neeson, which is one of those wait what moments. course, he will find you. He will hunt you down, and he will kill the Martians with the cold and flu virus. Spoilers. Right, that gives me the floor of 2 buildings. Quite highly flawed, but we can work forwards from that. Let's put those away, and put those away. Right, now... This is where we're going to start really giving this city a much more dense, closed-in, heavy feel as we start to 1, 2, 3, 4 have a lot more buildings overlap a bit. And have archways and little alleyways between them. And then eventually we'll try and work out how the heck we're going to demolish some of this. And I'm short by 4. Of course I am. Off by 1 pillar. And I know that there's a pillar at the front that hasn't been touched, but I don't want that to be solid brick. Do I? Actually, I think I do, because it's going to be a load supporting pillar. It'll be a load bearing pillar. Because I'm going to have that building stretch all the way over to here. So we're going to have these as 2-story, because I want them to be. Let's see, where are we going to put a doorway, and what should we go? Should we go with that sort of... Yeah, I think we're going to continue with this materials selection. So, where's my stones? Wow. Ah, okay. And stone, and cobble, and... Nope, that one. And a site. Some tuff. Let's just bring all the tuff. I need more stone than that. Why do I have more stone? Nope. Okay, let's quickly pop over to a new stone supply. Yeah, I decided that underneath here is going to start actually being mined out so that I can actually just make it mob-proof. And it's so much easier to make it mob-proof if it's a nice flat floor. Which might mean I'm going to mine out several hundred chunks. But hey, do I have any more moss? Yes. Yeah, that was the concept. I'm going to need stone by the metric and the imperial butt ton. So I might as well just mine out and flatten all of the area beneath that. It also gives me awfully large amounts of dirt, which will come in handy for when I actually need to put a roof on that. And by a roof, I mean actually properly landscape it. Which is going to just require all of the dirt. And by all of the dirt, I mean it. Really, it's just going to need all of it. I forgot to think about doors. Where are we going to put doors, and what are we going to put? So, let's see. For this one, I'm thinking here and here for a double door. And for this one, this side or this side? Let's go with, yeah, let's go with this side. And have a long wall here that's less obvious. Maybe even put in 2 doors on that building. Ooh. 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 Yes, 2 doors on that building. I have just had a plan form in my head. It'd be nice if I found some materials to be able to... And that is... Well, this one's going to be a large-ish house. This one's going to be 2 houses. 1 up, 1 down. Lower floor apartment, upper floor apartment. So we'll actually have... I need to indicate stairs. So this one will have stairs over here, and it'll actually be all one building, and the other one won't. It'll be 2. What are we going to make stairs out of? Hydrate! He'll hydrate. And stretch. You're going to make me stand up and actually... This will be interesting. Yep, there we are. Ow. I probably needed to do that sooner. Ahem. Please ignore the creaking noises. Yeah. Note to self, stretch sooner. Yeah. I suspect you all heard the creaking and cracking as I stretched there. I apologise. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the heck are we thinking of? And this one, we're just going to do a 1 wide staircase here. Right, let's start working out doorways and walls. Back to the... Actually, no, I'm not going to use the andesite. Let's put away the andesite. I'm not even sure I'm going to use the stone. Let's just use that mix, because that works quite nicely. I am still working through the remains of the cola that I made to go with the rum earlier. I didn't use all of the cola, I did use the rum. Where has all the rum gone? Scotsman drank it. Let's see. No, that's right. I need some more tuff and some more cobble. No, missed. I meant to get from this one. Actually, what we can also do is swap out some of the... I think this corner would go well with that. And the back wall. Yeah. Not much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of blooming tuff. Ah. So that gives us stairs up to first floor apartment. Lower floor apartment, which we're still going to finish working on the walls of. And I need a bit more tuff. Stone bricks. And a little bit of cobblestone. There. These are very, very old buildings, I suspect, in comparison. But what we're then going to do is we're going to do the wheaty dirt and the wheaty dirt brick for the upper walls, for the lower walls. I think the upper floor might be... Ooh, upper floor can be the jungle wood planks and jungle wood. What does stripped jungle wood look like? Is stripped jungle wood just the same sort of colour? You can go away, you can go away, you can go away. Go away, go away, go away. Similar to the planks. I can never remember, but thank you. Let's get one. Ooh. It's the 30th anniversary of Cirque du Soleil. Wow. I get some very interesting emails sometimes.
In a place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal, and light will pour out.
Cirque du Soleil, blah blah blah. 3 decades of Diba. Alegria X Spain. 25 years of that one performance alone. Goodness. Hey, Squishy. Actually, I'm just going to make some more of the planks. How's that look? Well, that would look... that looks fantastic, except that's not what I was attempting to test. Okay, those all work together. I've seen Car, and it was absolutely amazing. I don't know about Mystere. I was lucky enough at the FanFest in Vegas that I got to, that Lyra and Sparky and I got to see Car in person. And I have been forever grateful that they were able to help me find tickets and and for us to get to go.
When
because getting to see Car was on my my bucket list. Cirque du Soleil squishy. It's one of the shows that is a permanent install in Las Vegas. And to my mind, yeah, well worth going to see. I'm a bit of a Cirque du Soleil fan, as many people have encountered, having seen quite a few of them. They come to London every year, and I have been attempting to get to see quite regularly. Yeah, not surprised, Raven. 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 6. Let's do a 3. And I'd like to, yeah, okay. So that's, how wide is that at the front? Is that a 4? Yes, it is. That's a very wide fronted window. Valid thing to think of. That's a very, very large window. Well, at least you remembered it, and obviously Cirque du Soleil emailing me has obviously just come in handy. Such a shame that it wasn't Square Enix as well, but I'm just going to mutter and rant about that for the rest of eternity. These are not. This one is not a shop. This one is going to be home for the people who are these shopkeepers. But that doesn't necessarily mean you can't have a large window in a house. Let's see. Let's do this building as well. I really wish I had the opportunity to do packed mud walls. Because if I could do packed mud walls, I would be doing far more by way of actual walls again. And these buildings would feel a lot less flat and blocky. But so be it. You're not where you're supposed to be. But that was my complaint when I was building the inn, and I'm not going to reiterate that, or revisit that complaint. And I'm going to dodge it by actually making these just solid walls. Not every wall I make has to be amazingly pretty. the wall itself is just the start. It's what I do with the rest of it. Yeah. That makes sense, Raven. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make this a 3 as well. Let's make that a window. 3 wide. Right. Now these are going to be... This is actually definitely a wall. No. Ah! That mud, that wheaty dirt broke far faster than I was expecting. I don't know why. I fall foul of that one regularly. So I've got a window there and a window there. I need to extend this wall up a bit, and I think I'm going to go with... Ooh. No, these two houses are going to have the entrance to this area with back doors. This is just going to be... Yeah. This is just going to be solid. The values of solid. There we are. That means I need 3. I don't know why I've put those 2 there, because those need to be that. So that's... Oh, hold on. I need to finish this wall. No. Come back here. Have I misjudged this? Yes, I have. I should have run these all the way along to here. Oh well. I just need 2 stone brick and 5 mud brick stairs. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. That's the one. Oh, I've got 3. And stone brick, stone brick. Thank you. There's my 5 of the muddy brick. I love the way that I had absolutely no idea what I was doing this evening, and now I'm building 2 more buildings. Nope. There we are. I mean, that's quite a bit of house. I feel like I'm gonna have to probably go heavy on a demolish of one of these. I'm not sure I want to. I mean, that's the thing. Is it very much a... Do I go with heavy demolish, or do I just go with the occasional sort of bit of wall that's collapsed, and windows that are missing, roofs that have collapsed in, large amounts of foliage? I mean, we've got, at most, I mean, I've demolished the entirety of that one. And we've got a bit of... I'm going to go with not having total collapse. I'm just going to have it sort of heavily old, overgrown, very, very tumble down. But I don't think I want to do total demolish. Because it's not a tone that is something that is... I don't think it's necessary for the way this city's been going. If I want to do totally demolished, I'll actually build a city that is totally demolished. I think this one we're going to have as incredibly overgrown and very broken. Oh goodness, yeah, that centre building. I'd forgotten about that centre building as well. That centre building is going to be interesting. This building is... yeah. Also, holy heck. How big is this world? Yeah. That one is... yeah, that one's going down into the ground as well. And I still need to work out what I'm doing down there. I might collapse something in this area and make it look like... ooh, that might be interesting. Okay, I've got an idea. So, this is going to be a gateway leading to the tunnel downwards. What if I collapse this end here and had it collapse the road and part of this building? So it actually had this section collapsed a little bit more. It's going to need some heavy excavation, but that might actually be the best place for a decent collapse. Yeah. So they'd been using this entrance to the underground cave, but the back of the entrance just collapsed in, and we can have it just go through this area a little bit as total chaos. I don't mean the version that's on Hermitcraft. I like that idea. I think that one is probably where we're going to have the biggest amount of desolation in this city. And that will work nicely. Yes. Bring down a building with it. Yeah, I'm thinking much of this building, a decent proportion of this building, and just have it running all the way straight east-west. And of course the back of this entrance building, plus the road here. I think this one. Possibly also the frontage of this one. Because it's going to curve to the south because of where the cavern is. So it's going to be more likely to take the one on this side out completely. I think. How far back does the cavern go? Yeah. I know we probably can't see the cavern here, but if I sort of start to come straight up here, that's immediately under that building. Yeah. Cavern collapse. So we'll do a fault line along this east-west line. I do believe we just have... yeah, I think we just did, TGM. Cavern collapse. And that would then fit in with... the black wall is where there's going to be a road. Initially, I started laying out the roads in black wool, and then I said to myself, why the heck am I laying out roads in wool when I've got this convenient pathing mechanism in Minecraft? At which point I went... and then went back and actually just did the path. Okay. I need to do ceilings of these buildings and floors of the upper floor. I think ceilings I am going to curse myself, because I'm going to want to use dark oak slabs. And then floors, I'm going to curse myself even more, because I'm going to say I want to use spruce so that it matches the spruce stairs. One, two, three... yeah. I also want some dark oak stairs. Okay, so we now have the lore of the city starting to be thought out. Anyone who wants to can now feel free to yell lore in chat, as though we're all listening to far too many people who've been watching, who've been proclaiming lore in their worlds. La 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 la. This one may have to change, because I have a sneaking suspicion that those stairs are going to have to curl. Errol? No Flynn around here. And let's temporarily put down a torch. And leap in through the window. And start on this building. And realise I haven't got enough stairs. I'm going to need to move the chest monster again, aren't I? We're starting to reach the point where the chest monster is getting a bit far away from what I'm building. I'm just going to run this straight across. Well, that's an off by one error, but it's an off by one in my favour. And that's an off by half. Off by one half slab. Right. Let's have a think. That doesn't feel too tall or too short. That's effectively 3.5 meters tall for the roof, which is, yeah, that's not bad. That's possibly slightly high, but right. I need a whole heap of spruce stairs and spruce planks. Hiss. I do not have a lot of spruce. That's probably enough for the moment. Spoiler warning, it probably isn't. Actually, that fits disturbingly. That probably needs to move this way by one, but... no. I'm going to leave those out. I have an idea for... Oh, hold on. I've forgotten something, and that is... this is actually going all the way across to here. Which was the reason for a lot of this. And I need to sleep. Which means I need to change that wall. Do I need to change that wall? No, I just need to put an exterior ceiling in. Which might be something interesting. The values of... it's gonna get interesting. Doo-dah, doo-dah. It's gonna get interesting. Doo-dah, doo-dah, day. What? There. I got a jar there. Why have I got that stuck in my head still? We're all crazy around here. Me especially. And I'm out of spruce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Lovely. Lovely. So close. Let's make more than necessary, because I've probably been unable to count correctly. Whoops. That's a bit dark. I don't know whether or not it is too dark, but I'm not trusting it. Hey, I actually did manage to count that one correctly. That makes a surprise. So this will be all one house here. This is all one house. And this is a much richer two-story one house. I think that works. That gives us the plot for 2 buildings. And I need to do something with this when I start actually putting in the upper wall. Oh, I know. Herpty-dupty-dup. You. Yes. Let's see how these work and then ponder it. So what I'm thinking is that and that, and probably the same here and here, and we'll do a row of these here, and then we can just do half slabs So I need 6 half slabs more. Yeah. I think that'll work nicely. And what I might actually do, hold on to 3 of those and spruce. Yes. Let's half slab those. Gives me my 6. If I do 1, 2, 3, and then these become half slabs, and then what we do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that becomes a small alleyway between the buildings. And that becomes... I'm tempted to swap that out for... No, I like that. No, I've got an idea. Everyone run. He's got an idea. I need 9... Yeah, 9 oak trapdoors. 9 oak trapdoors. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and absolutely no sanity. That I like more because I can then put some foliage on there and make it look like it's a trellis. And actually, under those circumstances, I don't need those 3. I can grab... Let's see, let's get rid of those 3 so I know where I've got. If I grab 2 of those, 1 of those, half of those, and 3 of those. I love the way that I'm immediately going into fine detail on one tiny area. It's like, yeah, okay. Right, and we do 2 of those, 1 of those, and we put that, and that. And I find some more azalea leaves in the interim by next couple of days, and then we make it look overgrown. So it started off just being a trellis of azalea, but that will be where we have stuff growing over this front of the building. We'll heavily have this one buried and grown over in azalea. Yes. Yes. I like that. So that gives us the reason for why this building is encased in... Yes. And I might actually make that a feature concept. Yeah, the foliaging is happening. Well, yeah. What I might do is actually make that part of the new set of emotes. Oh dear. We're all doomed. A team motto has happened. Yeah, oh, I hadn't even noticed. We can make that part of the actual layout of this building a bit more. Have it actually pretty heavy with the azalea for this building. And what I would like is then to come through with some more oak trapdoors, and I should I am out of food. That's a bad idea. Let's come through with some trapdoors. That. Yeah. That one. That one. That building needs to actually be shored up a bit. And then, yeah, that window is going to be encased in... no. Here and here and that one there. I will have it growing up the sides of the window. So it grows all the way up there and all the way up there and just encases the building. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love it when my brain just goes, I have a plan, and it just suddenly feels like things work, and that sort of that moment when that happens is really something that I enjoy when building. No, I don't need to do anything there. I am out of food. I also need to work out what we're going to do to transition to the upper floor. How are we going to transition to the upper floor by way of materials? Ooh, I've forgotten something. I have forgotten something. We were going to put a sky bridge in of some form, and I'm not sure I've got the... I'm not sure I actually have the area for it. I mean, we could... Minecraft! I don't want rain. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So we were thinking of having these two link, but I'm not sure there's a reason for them to link. I don't think there is a reason for these to link now, which is a shame because I still liked the idea. I think that might have to be somewhere different in the city now, which is possibly this area. Oh, that's going to be collapsed. Those are going to be joined. That's... yeah. Have we got anywhere in the city that might... oh, those could be joined. Ah, there we are. We have a larger pathway here. That can be where we consider putting in an arched corridor between buildings. And maybe here as well. Because this building is tiny. Block of 3 purple at the entrance could do with some alley gating. Yeah. I think this gap here needs something. A grain silo for that one? Would you have a grain silo in the middle of a city? I mean, I can make it a bit wider because it should probably line up with this building. Yes, for sieges. Okay. I'll accept that as a sensible response. It does make sense. I think I'm probably, once I've done these two buildings, I need to focus on perhaps these ones next and continue working south and west. Although I must admit, now that we've got the plan, I think once we've done the two buildings that I'm working on, I'm very tempted to do the demolition work so that we actually don't lose that concept. I know I've been trying to sort of work the building work in consistent sections, he says, having done first this, then this, and then gone immediately over to the opposite side of the island and done the gatehouse, which has absolutely nothing consistent with them. So, sorry, I'm getting distracted mentally. Which is so unusual for me. When would I ever get distracted mentally? Squirrel! I'm also wondering if I'd put doors down there or doors up here. And maybe turn this into almost a balcony. Move it a block or two towards... Hey, Nanian! The U-shaped building and the U become a baker. Nice concept, TGM, except we're about to destroy most of that U-shaped building entirely. But I agree, that's a good idea. Maybe if I move it towards the yellow one, that will work better. Not so much TNT. More the complete collapsing of the landscape. There is large amounts of heavy-duty desolation on the near horizon. Possibly just after these two buildings get completed. And let's see. Ooh, granite and bricks. Do granite and bricks work well with mud brick? No, they're too red, aren't they? Particularly if the next colour up is then... Actually, no, that's a nice combination. I take it back. Right, sold. You might at some point. Don't forget, I have 3 ocean monuments that I want to actually get into at some point. I should have found more brick. Do I have more brick? No. That is a flaw in my plan. Yes, I remember seeing the notification about that. Good grief, is this the first time I've been to IKEA today? I do believe it is. We've managed all of this build without having to go to IKEA. That one. And brick. And while we're over at this area of the world, let's get some food. While the Steam Deck being discounted is a lovely concept, I already have one. Nope. Let's get myself some food. No, I got the Steam Deck when it first came out, was more what I meant. Ah, okay. Oh, right. Now I know what you mean. And I apparently need to sleep. Sleep, sleep, he said. Thank God that'll get rid of the rain. Let's grab some jungle logs while we're here. I have seen the rain and I hate it, but it's Minecraft and it's always there. I need to do something about that gap, but we'll come back to that one. Ah, yes. The amount of refreshing needed for a Raspberry Pi. I can believe that. I think I need 2 more of those. So let's get those. And then I need to decide what I'm going to do for the upper floor. Ooh, I was about to say, don't tell me I'm out of nether brick. What am I going to do with upper floor corners? I'm gonna regret this. I already regret this. I regret this. I regret everything. Dagnabbit. I regret everything. Absolutely. I thoroughly regret it immediately. Wait, auto mod's been playing up again? I haven't seen that notification. Oh, the you're typing too fast thing. I need to go back to IKEA because I forgot. Yeah, it's probably the basic auto mod. I don't have slow mode switched on or anything like that. No. The red mod, the red mark is not up on screen. I actually have a button set up on my Steam Deck just in case, for enabling slow mode. In case of sudden influx of annoyances. And by annoyances I mean actual annoyances as opposed to our general local trolls. Yeah. Also, slow mode is configurable for how long it can be. It's not just 30 seconds. Yeah. There's a Twitch background mod? Goodness. You mean Twitch actually do something sensible? Now, I'm fairly sure you can actually configure it, the amount of time. No? Ah. That was one of those... I couldn't work out why I wasn't able to click there. Yeah. And that is all I want to do by way of those, because I'm going to turn this into a sort of balcony type thing, which means I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 of those. I am very glad that I am able to get a washer dryer into this house, and it's a condensing washer dryer, so it doesn't need a an outflow or anything. And what did I say? 9. Yeah, yeah, dehumidifiers are good. Oh hey, 9 was the right number. Woohoo! Right, now we start on walling in the upper floor. And our first port of call is going to be to start over in this corner. How does that look from outside? Oh, that works nicely as a gradient. There was no off by 1 error because I can actually count occasionally. I know it's rare. mean, this is going to be a very, very flat building, but the detail is not going to be in the walls on this, as we've noticed before, as I've indicated earlier this evening. No. Actually. I think that works. The brick does a nice texture interrupt, and the granite goes well with it. I didn't know. I'm kind of sort of making this block palette up as I go along, if it wasn't bloody obvious. Hey, what happened to the PG? I drank the PG with the rum. No tea was involved. Although there might have been some monkeying around. And for those who aren't aware of the background on that bit, PG Tips used to have a set of monkey builders and so forth that they had advertising PG Tips, which is a tea. And those adverts were only from about the middle of the last millennia. Actually, no, I'm just going to put 2 of these in. That gives us, what, 3? 3 works. Right. I should bring a bed up here and start thinking about where we're going to put furniture in these houses. But at the moment I'm enjoying just making progress on these houses at a fairly decent rate at the moment. It's quite unusual. No, I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to stick with the plan there. Have a window here, yeah, which means that that one's in the wrong. IT hardware related, trying to the go on. I can only have PTSD once per lifetime. Hold on. Actually, I could have gotten away with that. I could have gotten away with that too if it weren't for those danged kids and that dratted dog. Right, setup. Server case need any kinds of... it depends on the really big... so the really big case, that is. Generally, if it's the big ones, you'll find that some server cases have rack ears at both front and back. I have a set of supports that go underneath a couple of my servers so that they have additional, for you, rather deep, no ears at the back. For you, you might get away with not actually needing to, you might be okay, because that will probably have quite a lot of front support on the ears. But it might be worth looking into some rack cases, some rack mount systems have a effectively sort of L-shaped rail that goes between the front and back of the case, which helps support the actual case. Did any of that make sense? That's good. I have two sets of those in my rack. I have a couple of them below, one set of them above the UPS units and below the first of the rack mount cases. And I think the other set are about 5 more U up from there. So I've got them at 2U and 7U on a 12U case. That way I can easily slide in and out stuff and not worry about it putting too much weight on the ears. Usually, depends on whether depends on the case. Oh, sorry, the rack. Unfortunately, yeah. The case I have, it came with them because I think it's partially because, I mean, well then. Just be careful with the amount of weight that you're putting on the rack ears then, and verify. I take it you're planning on using rack nuts and proper bolts. In my case, I'm cheating. Cheating's probably the wrong word for that, because actually I'm using some interesting... what the heck are the things that I'm using called? Hold on. Rack studs I'm using, which are plastic clip-in rack nuts. Watches. And now nothing fits in the drawer. Don't. There we are. Rack nuts made of metal. Yep, those are just rack nuts then. As I say, I went with the rack studs, which are an interesting thing from a manufacturer. They're sort of plastic clip-in rack nuts. Whoops, that would have been embarrassing. I was about to fall down the stairs there. I need more. Absolutely. That's actually generally a recommended way of doing things, if only for the fact that otherwise you'll find that the center of gravity for the rack can become very high and make it unstable. And you don't want an unstable rack. So many bad jokes. Same with closets and backpacks. Absolutely. Oh, I needed to... Whoops. No, that's not the... I need to do the doors on this. And at least that's probably the least offensive of the possible jokes that could have come from that sort of statement. So much slow-mo. A light troll. You're turning on and off the lights now? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the roof of this, because I don't want it to be too far off of this sort of concept, or any of the concepts of the rest of the buildings around here. That's going to be an interesting one. I need to think about that. How am I going to do the roof? I haven't thought about this. Absolutely, Nannian. Absolutely. Particularly given the expense of those. That's why in my case I have the UPS at the bottom, because UPSs weigh an absolute ton. Oy. And I have two 1U UPSs at the base. Whoa. Where'd this kindling come from? Ooh, nautilus shells. And red sand. Excuse me, sir. I wish to expense stuff from you. And I get 5 of those. And red sand. Well, yeah. I am very, very used to being derailed. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind wandering off? I've bought everything I want from you now, and I'm not in the mood to kill you. So close to 30. Oh, I don't have any... Oh. This thing's filling up. I don't have any space for nautilus shells. And now I don't have any... Actually, I've got carved pumpkins in here. And that... Oh. Of course, I forgot. I know. I'm so tempted to breed llamas. Again. Actually, let's do this. And stick a couple more in. There we are. That gets rid of the spare wheat that was in my inventory. I am so tempted to turn you into leather. Yeah, you run off, mate. I think what I will do between streams is all of this road, because you've all seen me build roads many, many times, and probably the road along here. Unless, of course, I get really, really drunk. No. Well, yeah, like I said. Actually, the odds are I am not going to make any progress on this overnight. Whoa. Speaking of overnight, I have just noticed that we are at Pretty's o'clock. But first... Hello, map. That's not bad. That's showing progress. It's going to fill in all the way down to here at this rate. Right. It is time for Pretties. Look, I told you I wanted the Pretties. Thank you. Ooh, I've just realised that's going to give a nice... Oh, wow. I did not realise that that was going to line up like that. I had forgotten... Did I deliberately put a sight line here? Yes, I did. Because that building's not going to disrupt it, and these buildings are not going to disrupt it. There is a sight line straight through this city area. That's going to be an interesting sightline when all of this is finished. I keep forgetting that I've deliberately been thinking through sightlines, because equally there's this one. But that's going to have buildings adding to it soon. Obviously this trader has heard that we have a market here. Traders will... If I put a wandering trader in a boat and name him, will he stay? Will he not despawn? Right. We need to science. It's only going to cost me a name tag. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. Thank you. Right. Your llamas I am, for once, not that concerned about. Name tag. I need another boat. What? Right. Let us separate you. Thank you. You two I don't really care about, so I'm just going to take you on leads. For once, I am not that worried about the llama. Which is a statement that is entirely out of character for me. You two stay here. Goodbye. I need an anvil. I need an anvil. Where the heck do I have an anvil? Up there. First thing that came to mind. Right. Something tells me the aliens wouldn't know how to take me over. They'd be too bemused by the squirrels running the operation. Right, if you oh, I need to put him somewhere safe. Because he will attract things to kill him. Otherwise. What should we do? I know. Standard practice at this point. Beep, 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 beep. Currently reversing. Too far. Really? I can reverse you into the wall? I need to put a torch in there with him so that he doesn't actually get scared of the dark. There. If he sticks around, we know that we've got a way we can actually acquire traders and hide them somewhere. Because I was thinking it might be nice to possibly bring Trader Joe in here. Or somewhere else in future. Maybe into the tavern. Nah, tavern's not a great place. I'm not sure about these, because although they're lit up, they're a little bit exposed. Back here might be nice. Actually, this would be the perfect spot for him. Just here. What, this one? That would be because I sunk an armor stand into it. Actually, I sunk it into an armor stand, and there's a pumpkin on the armor stand. Yeah, I put it in yesterday for detail purposes. It's one of those. I wanted something to make this more interesting, and I thought it made that composter look interesting. Either way, however, oh, bugger. The oh bugger is, it just started thunderstorm just as I hit the button to go to the goodbye. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been quite an evening of progress. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time. 2.5 hours previously to now, when we will be continuing to work on those 2 brand new houses, with the intent of seeing whether or not we can get close to finishing them. Hopefully we can. Be a good end to the week. 2 more buildings going on top of that. Would make 3 whole buildings in 1 week. Oh my god, progress. Either way, it has been fantastic having you all here with me. I hope you all have a good time zone. I hope you all have a good evening, and I see you all again soon. Bye-bye.